Oh, there's that old familiar theme song. It must be time for Larry's Country Diner. Good, what is this? Afternoon, evening, whatever time it is that you're out. We're glad to be here, glad you're here. Right now, I would like to introduce Lou Ann Black's favorite TV host and honeydew, Larry Black.
What are you looking for?
Her favorite host.
It's you, Larry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's you.
Where is my, oh, there's my wife. I see her back there.
Back
You like that hat she's got on? Nick, clever.
Cute.
I won't, no, don't go there, Larry. You have to go home with this woman.
That's right.
All right, promise time. Dear Lord, my path may be strange. Lord, that's true. It may be dark. Help me not to fear, since you light the way, I can safely follow you. And the promise is Isaiah 45:2. I will go before thee and make the crooked places straight.
All right.
I need that. Like
Yeah,
that.
especially up in those mountains of Montana.
Oh, when I'm driving an ATV through there. Who did you? The sheriff?
I whistled. I've seen you on curves. In Montana.
I do well. I do well on curves. We're going to do something different. Jared, you're going to play a song, and
You don't have it figured
Tim,
out yet, do you?
Oh, hey, it's an improv show.
Earn while you learn, right here.
Tim is going to tell us where he was when this song was out and what was going on in his life. Hit it.
Remember, your wife's here.
Though you broke my heart still.
Where were you the first time you heard that song?
Probably Peoria, Illinois.
What's in Peoria?
That's where I'm from.
Oh, is that right? Now, that was 63, right?
Yes.
Were you?
I would have been, let's see, I was born in 56.
Okay.
So, however, I can't do the 7? Yeah, I was 7.
7 years
Yeah.
old.
My dad, honestly, in Peoria, we couldn't get the Opry on the regular radio,
Right.
but he could get it on his car radio. So we were pretty hillbilly. He would pull the car up in the driveway, open the doors, and turn the radio on, and we would listen to the Opry.
Been there, done that.
It's true. My brother's here. He can prove it.
All right. In 63,
Yes.
you were 7, something
Yes.
like that. Did you ever, in your wildest imaginations, figure one of these days I'll be playing on the Opry with that guy?
No, I mean, it was just a dream. I mean, it was. I used to, when we go to Alabama, or Mississippi, my grandparents lived in Mississippi, and we had that 64 Oldsmobile back before seatbelts were cool.
Yep.
I'm laid up in the back window,
Yep.
and I'm listening to the radio, to the Opry and stuff, and Bill Anderson. The one I remember more than anything was Skeeter Davis.
Oh, yeah.
You know, End of the World. I heard that, and one night I'm sitting on stage, and her piano player didn't show up, and I played, and I went, "This is the coolest thing ever."
Surreal.
You know, it was really cool.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that was when your mom's arm was the safety belt.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's right.
To protect you from that all-metal dash.
That's right.
Death
Yeah.
trap.
When they had wrecks in those days, they just hosed the dash off and sold it to somebody else.
It's great to have Tim Atwood with
Yes,
us.
it is.
Terry Choate has given me a cheat sheet here because he knows I don't do my homework.
Yeah?
I just know that you had been on the Opry forever. Oh, it says 38 years.
Yes.
Playing on the Grand Ole Opry. Didn't say playing what.
Yeah.
You're playing on the Opry stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Played with everyone from Roy Acuff to Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Academy of Western Artists recently named you AWA Instrumentalist of the Year. Genuine Country Music Association has named him a fan favorite. First hit record at 61.
Yep.
That was what? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's All Go Down to the River from his gospel CD made it to the top 5 of the gospel charts. That's great. Began to play fairs, festivals, and opera houses across the country now on his own. Came to town because of something Farron Young said. What did Farron Young say?
I was coming through town. I was married to my first wife. I've been married 3 times, so
Okay.
I can be a country star.
Yes.
You qualify.
I qualify. But no, we came through town, and I asked if I could get up and sit in. And I got up and sat in, and he was in the Farron Young Celebrity Ballroom at the time, and he called me over, and he said, son, do you live here? And I said, no, sir. He said, you need to move here because we need piano players. I went home and sold everything and moved to Nashville, didn't have a job or nothing, just took a big leap of faith, and went to work with Mel Street 2 weeks after I got here.
Wow.
And been working ever since. Yeah.
Isn't that great?
It's wonderful. God's good to me, man.
Well, Larry, I see in you failed to mention all the years he tortured me on the early morning Ralph Emery show.
Now, wait a minute. It's the other way around, I believe,
I
Bubba.
don't think so. I don't think so. Let me just say we're both a little goosey.
Yes.
But you should never goose the weatherman. So that's the problem.
I got that. I got reprimanded for that. Keith was doing the weather, and I had one of the long lighting poles. I had a glove on it because he is always goosing me. While he's doing the weather, I'm back there with that glove like I'm going to goose him while he's doing it. We get done, and the producer runs out and he goes, hey, people are serious about their weather. I thought, there's a statement you're not going to hear every day.
Not if they're watching me.
That's right.
Give us a song.
All right, I'm going to do this song. I sang this at my father-in-law's funeral at his request, believe it or not. We're in Brookhaven, Mississippi. There was 2 other funerals going on, but from our funeral parlor, you hear this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
Though the girls all get prettier at closing time, though they all begin to look like movie stars, though the girls all get prettier at closing time, when the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of a backstreet bar. If I could rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, looking for a 9, but 8 could work right in. A few more drinks and I might slip to 5 or even 4. But when tomorrow morning comes, I wake up with a number 1. Swear I'll never do it anymore. The girls all get prettier at closing time, they all begin to look like movie stars. The girls all get prettier at closing time, when the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of a backstreet bar. Criticize the girls at all, 'cause I know Robert Redford, he ain't overhauls. We all picture in our minds a girl that looks just right. Ain't it funny, ain't it strange, the way a man's opinions change when he starts to face that lonely night. The girls all get prettier at closing time, no, they all begin to look like movie stars. Now the girls all get prettier at closing time, when the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of a backstreet bar. Of the fallen angels of a backstreet bar. Yeah!
You could mess up a good pair of boots playing like that. That's great. Randy, can you resurface heels on boots?
Yeah, we'll just give it.
Never wears out.
I love it. You've got a Mickey Gilley story.
Yeah, I tell you what, when I was 18 years old, I had just graduated high school and I was working in one of the local nightclubs. And the club I was working at was owned by John Pusser, Buford Pusser's brother.
Wow.
And anyhow, he came through the door and he had this guy with him. I went, I know that guy. And I couldn't figure out who it was. And he got up to me and went, oh my gosh, that's Mickey Gilley. So I'd set my piano up. I said, Mr. Gilley, there's your piano for the evening. And he said, I only play grand pianos. I won't play an electric piano. You'll have to play. I'm 18 and I'm anxious. I'm ready to go. I'm scared, but I'm really anxious. So all night long, I'm just trying to impress Mickey. By the time I got done, it looked like a homicide had taken place on the keyboard. There was blood everywhere. And he walks over to me and goes, son, when you do this, you're only supposed to use your fingernail. I said, I wish you'd have told me that about 2 hours ago. I got a lot of healing to do.
That's incredible. I love it. More Tim Atwood in a minute. Let's get us out of here for a minute.
Oh, let me mention the girls at Larry's Country Diner don't get prettier at closing time.
No.
They're pretty, they stay pretty.
That's
we'll be
right.
back right after this.
All right.
Welcome back to Larry's Country Diner, home of our very special sandwich called a family reunion. It's
Oh, really?
chicken and egg sandwich, yeah. He didn't get it. I knew he wouldn't.
Is that a Springer Mountain Farms joke?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or yoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, the yoke's on you. Ed Bruce told me he was married 3 times. We were doing an event, and Ed had to cancel. And he said, my first wife in Memphis passed away, and he was going to the funeral, had grandkids and so forth. And he said, my wife passed away, and I said, I named his second wife. And he said, no, that was number 2. He said, I've had a first one, a worst one, and a best one. The one I mentioned was the worst one.
The best one is here.
That's right.
That's right.
But you only had one, right?
We're not talking about me, we're talking about him.
Oh.
So you had a first one, and we're not going to say a worst one because I don't know her.
I had a first one for about 2.5 years, and then I had one for 20 years, and she passed away.
Wow.
And then I've been happily married to Roxanne for 7 years.
Well, you
We've been
better
married 14, but 7 years have been really happy.
We got the piano up in the diner now,
Yeah,
so we can hear your piano.
yeah, it was good.
The TV audience TV audience didn't miss a thing.
No,
But
no.
you know, your personality, I think I told you this before. I'd only known you from seeing you on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry and at events.
Yeah.
And you were always incredibly somber. Virtually no smiles, no nothing. I mean, It was just, you were just there. And then when I saw you with Seeley,
Yeah,
man, you just came to life.
yeah. When I left the Opry, I came to life. I was allowed to come to life at that point.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah.
Well, you're a great performer, too.
Well, thank you.
Not only
Thank
a great
you. That's
singer.
nice.
Good performer. Give us another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this song. This is a song about, can I get my monitor up for my vocals? All right, I don't want to be demanding or nothing. There I am. But this is a song that I found. It's about moms, and everybody loves their mother, you know, as much as I do. But this is a story about an unborn child talking to God.
A little baby told God, hey, I'm kinda scared. Not sure if I really wanna go down there. From here it looks like a little blue ball, but It's a great big place, and I'm so small. Why can't I stay here with you? Did I make you mad? Don't you want me to? And God said, oh child, you know I do. But there's somebody special waiting for you. Hush now, baby, don't you cry, 'cause there's someone down there waiting whose only goal in life is making sure that everything's gonna be alright. A special angel, tender, tough and strong. Come on, child, it's time to meet your mom. Now when she's talking to you, you better listen close, 'cause she's gonna teach you everything you'll ever need to know. Like how to mind your manners, how to love and laugh and dream. And she'll put you on the path that'll lead you back to me. Hush now, baby, don't you cry, 'cause there's someone down there waiting whose only goal in life is making sure that everything's gonna be alright. A special angel, tender, tough and strong. Come on, child, it's time to meet your mom.
Yeah.
Very sweet. Very sweet. Which of these two CDs that I have is the latest?
The gospel CD.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it can be purchased where?
At timatwood.com. And where else, Roxanne does everything. Larry, I play and I sing, and that's all I do. Roxanne knows all the information.
timatwood.com, and he has a Facebook page, Tim Atwood Music, that'll direct you back to the website, and you can learn a lot about Tim there. But I'm really proud of him, and the gospel CD's great. Bobby Bear is on the CD with him. They do a duet together, Precious Memories. He's got a top 5 single. First time ever. In fact, it's still in the top 10 on the country gospel charts. Let's All Go Down to the River. He sings with Jeannie Seeley, T.G. Shepherd, Jan Howard, the Tennessee River Boys. I'm really proud of this project.
Get her
Andy Barnett.
microphone quick. I mean,
I used to do kind of what Keith did back in the day.
we worked together at TNN.
Yeah, for years and years at TNN.
She's crazy.
Randy, now might be a good time to spring that thing out here.
Okay, let's just do it.
I was aware of this because you called and told me.
Terry Bean wanted me to present you with the International Country Gospel Music Award Show of the Year, Larry's Country Diner.
Wow.
I am unbelievable. TV Show of the Year.
That's right.
Larry's Country Diner.
Whoa.
Terry wanted to be here, but he couldn't make it today. And
That
so
is
it's
cool.
just an extremely outstanding award. They're going to have some presentations again in Branson, Missouri. But unbelievable award. International Country Music Association Award.
Why is it
Thank
so
you.
unbelievable?
Well, I mean,
can't
look
believe
at
we'd
this.
win.
I mean, this is a heck of a nice honor. Unbelievable honor to present
Yes, it
this
is.
to
Yes,
Larry's
it is.
Country Diner.
Thank you, Randy.
You're welcome.
That's
Thank you,
right.
Ms. Bean. Thank you for the ICGMA. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back with more fun and frivolity. As a matter of fact, Nadine's on the way. Larry's Country Diner. Don't go anywhere.
Good. Ba-do-do-da-ba.
And welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. Diners, don't forget our special today. Yes, we've got Tim Atwood's Piano Roll Blues Banana Pudding with a big, tall glass of cold, sweet, or unsweetened tea. It'll make you want to go Peoria. That's where you're from, right? Salute.
That's funny. That's funny. Oops, wait. And now from that little church in Petersburg.
Oh, here she is.
Nadine.
Oh, y'all didn't have to do this.
See right back there in that green shirt?
Uh-huh.
That's Tony.
Hey,
He's the
Tony.
pastor of that little Petersburg church.
Oh, shoot. Now I got to change everything I was going to say today.
Preacher in the house, preacher in the house.
What's going on with you?
Welcome. Not much.
Okay.
Oh, there's my favorite
Okay.
right there. Hey, Tim, how are you?
I'm good, Nadine. How are you?
Good to have you.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, I like the way you play that piano. I took for 7 years.
Yeah?
I can play at Calvary. That's about it.
That's about the only place they'll let you play it, too.
Yeah. A lot of grace there, sir. Amen. I like your third wife, too.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah, thank you.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
Y'all hang out with Jeannie Seeley a lot, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like her. She told me one day, she said, people used to say, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. And she said, now I wonder if they know I do, and I am. I like that.
I do, too.
I was on the way to
Yes,
work
and
this
yes.
morning. I rode with Renee and Phil, and I told her my back's killing me. I moved my couch yesterday. She said, well, what are you doing moving the couch? You don't need to be moving furniture. You should wait on Homer. I said, well, I would have, but it'd been a heck of a lot heavier with him on it. I wish y'all got ice cream in here.
What is that?
That's pudding,
Oh.
but I really love ice cream.
Well, we'll work on that.
You know,
We had ice cream.
Yeah.
we're in Branson. We're Andy's the whole time, all the time.
We like Andy's.
I do too. I love Andy's. We got one Spring Hill now.
What
I
do
like
you
the
do-
barbecue.
you-
I have to carry my own
Starlight.
sugar around. Nobody gives sugar over here. They just put it on the tables. I don't ever have
That's what
any
you're
up
supposed to
here.
get from Homer.
Lord, how many do you use?
I use 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
I put a little coffee in my sugar.
God.
No, that's not really sugar. What is
No,
that?
this is stevia.
Oh.
It's very healthy.
Oh, yeah.
It's organic.
And expensive, no doubt.
Well,
And
I
it's
don't know about that.
cage-free.
It's cage free.
Yeah.
No. I tell you, I love ice cream so much that if I sit down at night with a bowl of ice cream and my house caught on fire, honey, I'd go down like a captain on a ship. I do. I love it. And you know, Martha Stewart says that in order to keep ice cream cone from dripping, you should put miniature marshmallows in the bottom. But I train my girls, my grandkids, I told them, I said, honey, you do like a real woman does. You just bite the bottom off and you suck that ice cream out of it.
There you go. Yes, sir.
I got rid of Homer for 2 days. I got him a part-time job down at Walmart as a greeter.
Oh.
Apparently, you again is not what they had in mind. He's back home.
Didn't laugh.
A retired husband is a woman's full-time job, isn't it? Amen. I'll never know. But while Homer was working for the 2 days, I got him to take me over there. I was going to get me a DVD on diet. I'm not on dieting, on exercise.
Yep.
And I went over there and I looked and looked. I couldn't find a thing. I asked some kid over there in that department, I said, do you have a exercise video for people like me? And you know, that boy, he looked at me up and down, just looked me all the way up, looked at me down. He said, yeah, I know where they are. I said, where? He's over there between science fiction and the horror movies. I told him what he could do with his DVDs.
You've been talking to Homer, right?
Pastor.
Now, I'm on a new diet now. It's eat everything and pray for a miracle. Well, I'm gonna go on over.
You've consumed that thing.
I am hungry this morning for some reason. I am. I'm gonna probably eat it before I get through talking here. I'm gonna go and put the sign up.
And it will
It's
say
gonna
what?
say 2 things defines you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything.
Whoa. Yeah.
Preach
I
it,
like
brother.
that.
I like that. All right. Tim Atwood, hit us with another one.
All right, I'm going to do one from my gospel CD. I was in church the other day, and as I was leaving, the preacher was back shaking hands with everybody.
Right.
And a little boy walked up and shook hands with the preacher, and he put $5 in the preacher's hand. The preacher said, "Son, you don't have to do that." He said, "Yeah, I think I do. My dad said you're the poorest preacher we've ever had."
Oh!
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Well, I looked over Jordan, what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down, coming for to carry me home. But I know my soul is heavenward bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Before I do, coming for to carry me home. Tell all my friends I'm coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Coming for to carry me home. Coming for to carry me home.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, boy. Son does good work. Let's get out. We'll be right back.
Oh,
Tim
we're
Atwood.
going to swing low, sweet Chariot. I love that. We'll be back right after this. Larry's Country Diner.
Wow. Excellent, Tim.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. We're at that favorite spot in the show of our audience here. It's pie time. Boy, look at those happy faces. Here's Larry.
Let's get it over to Tim Atwood and get us a song, get out of here.
All right, I'm going to do. This is a song that
the
I
bracelet.
found, and there's a story. This bracelet. A lady came to one of my shows the other night, and she was so moved by this song, she gave me this bracelet. This is a captain that died in '91 in the Gulf War.
Wow.
And she wore it for 26 years. And the other night when she heard this song, she said, "I want you to have this bracelet." I'm thankful to live in a country where we can worship God the way we want to, and praise the Lord. But this is a song called "I'll Stand Up and Say So." I heard him say on the radio, they're gonna take the 10 Commandments from the courthouse lawn, and some others say that they have the right to burn our country's flag. The list goes on and on. Guess I'll have to say I'm tired of all this liberality. We need the backbone to stand up and say no, but it'll have to start with me. Tell them that I don't agree. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. I'll tell them I believe in the Bible and what it says is true, and I'm thankful for the ones who died for the red, white, and blue. And when they try and take my rights away, I'll proudly stand and tell them no, it ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. On every monument in Washington, words are inscribed of God and country, things they weren't ashamed to say. And have you ever thought of the price we pay to defend our country's freedom? And they can't take that away. Guess I'll have to say I'm tired of all this liberality. We need the backbone to stand up and say no. It'll have to start with me. I'll tell them that I don't agree. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. I'll tell them I believe in the Bible and what it says is true, and I'm thankful for the ones who died for the red, white, and blue. And when they try and take my rights away, I'll proudly stand and tell them no, it ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. What it says is true, and I'm thankful for the ones who died for the red, white, and blue. When they try and take my rights away, I'll proudly stand and tell them no, it ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so. It ain't gonna happen, 'cause I'll stand up and say so.
sir.
Good stuff.
Hey, thank you for joining us for Larry's Country Diner. Thank you especially here in the diner. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week, Larry's Country Diner, where the cameras are always rolling and we don't care.
Hey, if you like that one, you're going to love this one. Or this one.